Hey, welcome back to D20 House, where a bunch of friends get together, roll dice, and slay monsters.
That one's so much more fun. That one is so much more fun.
That's a big,
Satisfying.
big die. It's Monday night, which means tonight we're playing some My Hero Academia Dungeons and Dragons. Woo!
Yeah.
It's been a minute. I'm excited to be here. I hope you guys are excited to be here. We got Wyatt, Adriana, Ty,
Changing the order up.
Ian, and
First 2 minutes. We got to make it clean the first 2 minutes.
and myself, Toph. We're gonna have a great time.
Fair.
Listen,
I think that one passes, but
in theory, I'm keeping the order the same. It's just the people who
we have
changed.
shifted since going upstairs.
It's
Yeah.
not my fault.
Everything's different.
Oh man. And yeah, we're gonna get right into it. We got any announcements, Ian?
We got a good chunk sitting around.
Oh yeah.
First, Vast Horizons is beginning officially March 31st, that Friday. Last Friday of the month, 7 p.m. Friday nights, right here. Horror.
Survival horror in
Ouch,
space.
I couldn't make it all
Fun,
over.
fun. There'll be fun. There'll be adventuring and exploration, and horrible stuff happening in the between. So I hope everyone's excited because you voted for this.
We also have Hollow Wolf, thanks for resubscribing. Samuel Cole, resubscribing. Holy Knife Smite, resubscribing. Shade Boy is back with a resubscription. Hollowed Inside has resubscribed. Dutch Dog, thank you for resubscribing. Or sorry, thank you for the gifted sub.
Woot woot.
And Marsalius.
Hey.
11 months. Next month is the anniversary, lad. Thanks for resubscribing.
Speaking of anniversaries.
Speaking of anniversaries, we are going to have our second year anniversary stream. It's going to be on Saturday, the 25th, 1 week before the beginning of Vast Horizons. It's not the closest to our anniversary, but I don't have free time. Saturday going on at some point through the day. We'll have a little more information here soon.
Mm-hmm.
That is also T. Thanks for the gifted sub.
Hey, she's in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Won't be in for Mad King.
No. All right, no other announcements?
I do not believe so.
All right, drink lots of water, pick up heavy things, put them down.
Wash your hands.
Wash your goddamn hands. All right.
We're good.
With no
That was allowed.
2 minutes. Let's go.
We barely made it, I think.
Damn barely counts as a curse word on the
Yeah.
internet, okay?
DAM.
With no further ado,
Like the Hoover one.
let's get
Ish.
right back to it. Who remembers where we left off?
We all
were
just
killing
died, didn't we?
Todoroki.
We were like
yeah.
limbo and
Yeah, we just perished.
Yeah.
yeah.
Roll new characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
Oh, brand new characters. Oh, God,
I'm now playing Foul J.
I hate it.
He was already foul.
Yeah, it gets pretty wretched in here.
I'm an FOW. Yeah, yeah.
All right, well, no one actually has anything helpful to contribute, so
We just finished our licensing exams.
Provisional
and we all
licensing,
passed.
yeah.
Except for Aoyama. I almost swore. But
Aoyama couldn't pull it together for the rescue section.
My man's an automatic transmission.
There's,
No clutch.
but the problem is, right, is that literally that was something nobody else could help him because it was individually graded.
Mm-hmm.
It was just,
Yeah. He told
good
you
scrub.
he just didn't have his heart in it. Poor guy.
cannot believe this slacker.
okay.
Why are we making Adriana talk the most? Listen to her. All right.
I sound a lot worse than I like. I feel totally fine.
I know. Just as a voice person, I'm like, it's Monday. Guys, it's the beginning of second semester. Remember, there are 3 of these things. So, let's get right into it. We have a new schedule. We have 1 or 2 new classes, and we're saying goodbye to some old classes. Nothing too crazy. Most of our schedule stays the same. We still have like the one odd elective that we have at the end of the school week, which I believe is now computer science.
Instead of home ec, right?
Yep, instead of home ec. So we're going to go be seeing the
Come
librarian, and she's going to, help us with our digital literacy, and that'll be fun. Let's see what else we got going on.
I have a hard time typing. Is that going to be an issue?
Pecking.
I don't have to reach any kind of word per minute minimum, do I?
when
I
they-
can take my time.
There is probably a discussion to be had about accommodating you. They might ask you to try at least once or twice as Big Zhao, with the understanding of what happens to Big Zhao.
How many keyboards are they willing to lose?
Oh Christ!
I'm just saying, right? Fine finger dexterity work is not.
Can't Big Zhao borrow skills from Little Zhao? Calligraphy. He
the
has good
goal-
fingers.
Sometimes.
Oh God!
The goal is the most words per minute, and the most
Only when
words
it's
come from the
beneficial
most
to-
letters.
Yeah, he's his own man. He's not.
He's like, I don't do school.
He punches things.
I go to the gym. I eat people.
That's what the little guy's for.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. Valid. Yeah, they probably would not require anything anything crazy from you.
Look, man,
so.
Big Zhao's willing to try, but it's gonna get boring fast.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so our new schedule consists of, again, homeroom in the morning, followed by English, modern lit, math, science, nothing new there, lunch, heroics, health, and wellness,
Instead
which
of
is,
art.
yeah, it's basically going to be our new gym, but also just physical, just health and wellness kind of class with, anyone know who the teacher might be?
Lad.
Vlad
Jeff.
King.
Dang.
Vlad King, the guy himself. And we have
Power loader,
Japanese.
obviously, the most physically fit member of the teacher's crew.
We still have Japanese with Aizawa. We have world history instead of modern history, which was kind of more of a focused on Japan thing. And but now world history is gonna cover some more stuff abroad. And if there are any characters you guys know of, or if any of you have any particular skill for that kind of thing, keep an eye out for it.
Absolutely. Do we at some point, as a class, take a DNA test to see how many of us are related to Genghis Khan?
Jesus Christ! It's like. What percentage of the Asian population was it anyway? I think it's only mainland Asians, but still.
Well, that's
You're
that's me.
Chinese. Yeah. So you're there.
I'm 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. You are 100% Mongolian chicken.
No.
Oh, it makes me hungry. We always get hungry in these streams, am I right?
I just ate.
I just ate like a
Good.
monster.
Good for you guys. I have not eaten
I just
enough
ate
today.
I just seriously like 12 ounces of chicken. It was disgusting.
Don't tell Zhao that. Yeah, and that's really gonna be it. We have our open period as usual, and we have computer literacy.
The safe guy. Who is the safe?
Scythe guy. It's for.
Oh, scythe guy. Perfect. Alex.
Thanks for the 1,000 biddies. That's a hero point to Kite, the scythe guy.
Alex?
Whoa.
Alex, not
Is this a?
not our Alex.
Yeah, not
Our-
Newt.
Not
Yeah.
our Newt.
Yeah.
No longer Alex.
Oh, thank you.
Takes all we used to. I always struggle with
With those.
One hero point for this fucking nerd over here. Good.
Turn
Well,
the volume on the
yeah,
computer a little bit.
that's our schedule, guys. Nothing crazy, and we're just gonna get right into it. How does our morning look on our first week back in school? Like,
Late.
yeah, is it more or less adjusting and getting back to what it used to be?
It's an even shorter commute, but I feel like getting up even earlier to do it.
Ida is up at the crack of dawn, but he's not waking everyone up. He just kind of like goes around the dorm, makes sure everything's tip-top and normal, and then he goes out on his runs across campus. And if you're up when the sun rises, you see him.
I have succeeded my will save against crowing.
Oh, God. Are we going to roll one of these every week? Or whenever you
We'll
feel
see.
like it?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll
Boy,
see
you
how
start-
often I remember
You
it.
start crowing around here in the morning, you're gonna have some fucking problems.
If it makes you feel better, I'm on the girls' side of the building, so odds are you're relatively safe.
If I wanted to go to that coffee shop, how much earlier do I have to get up to go down there and come back?
It's not too bad because it's just down the hill in 15 minutes from UA.
So it's 30 minutes, I think, since they're
Well,
back.
Yeah, it's like a 30-minute total travel, and then if you just go there and you get a coffee, it'll take you like 2 minutes. You know,
Okay.
You're good. Yeah, I mean before it was like a 45-minute commute to get to the school.
Okay.
You know,
That's not bad at all, yeah.
So not bad at all.
Cool.
You're saving time really.
Yeah. So as usual, I go get coffee.
Okay, yeah, you're still on the coffee grind. Are you still a coffee in the morning guy, or do you just send your girlfriend to get it for you? No. All right, good. Good. Yeah. It's time, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's time for dice and things. I need everyone to roll me a d12.
Circumstance. Hey, twinsies.
And I am rolling one, but not for the same reasons all of you are. I hope that makes you guys feel better.
It doesn't.
It shouldn't.
The attack begins now.
What does everyone got?
7.
7.
3.
I almost said L.
7 L.
Pretty familiar there, Kite.
26-sided die. Which one's a letter?
Kind of does look like an L. Looks like a casino L.
Yeah. Like Lucky Strike
Yeah.
Casino.
All right,
Nah,
we
I'm
got
trying- I'm gonna
2
get-
7s, a 3, and a 9.
I don't know if that's a
2,
place.
okay.
Not affiliated.
Not sponsored.
Unless.
Okay, good to know. Thanks, guys. Yeah, so you get up early. You let him sleep into the last possible minute.
Well, we're not roommates anymore, so I
Oh,
can't
God.
exactly.
Yeah, you could go bang on his door.
I could go bash in his door.
You could go
That
crow
is
from his
true.
balcony.
I could crow.
You can fly in the window.
He wakes up in the morning and his room's dead, silent and dark, but he just hears on his fucking balcony door, and it's just this huge chicken guy standing outside.
No, Zhao.
First day of school.
It's
First day
Sunday.
of school. First day of school.
It's gotta be Sunday.
It's gotta be Sunday.
Please,
Oh,
J-Man,
man.
just this once. Give me a second Sunday.
J-Man. Okay. Delightful. Yeah. We get into our school schedule like we never left. And we get through the first day of classes pretty normally. Before long, it's health and wellness, and Vlad King's a menace. Ooh. He's, you know, he respects you guys an appropriate amount. He's not treating you like a drill sergeant or anything. He is not. What the?
Stupid.
He's not unfair or unfun, but man,
He takes it seriously.
he takes it very seriously.
I am so hyped.
And yeah, he takes his whole class and his whole job as a teacher very seriously. And so you're gonna find like the characters that might goof off in like Midnight or Ectoplasm's class, you know, not a chance. Not a chance.
Good, they need it.
Yeah. Yeah. People like Kaminari and Mina, especially because this isn't like a desks kind
Brain
of
heavy.
situation. Yeah, we run down to the gym and we change into gym uniforms. And he still has like presentations on a projector and stuff occasionally. But from what he's told you, he's going to be taking over your weekly athletics tests, and he's going to be coordinating with your homeroom teacher for your combat trainings and stuff to talk about results and such. So Vlad King is about to become a very active member of all of our lives. Woo.
Uncle Vlad.
Still though, yeah, he seems like a really nice guy.
Hey, all right. He gave me permission to rock back into that forest with a crew to go mess up villains.
He gave you permission to save lives.
He is on my short list of favorite teachers. So.
He was willing to take a massive risk upon his own shoulders
Yeah.
and conscience because he thought there was a chance that you were going to be of benefit. So, thanks for that. Thanks for validating that.
Vladidating?
Man. And yeah, we just kind of get through the day. Nothing crazy at lunch. All the usual suspects kind of sit where they do, and people like seeing each other.
I have lunch with Aoyama.
Yeah,
And
it's Monday.
I need to have some somber moments with him
Absolutely.
because I'm going to hound him a little bit about what happened.
Yeah, you do get to go join Aoyama for lunch in the like homeroom.
Yeah.
Well, there's no one around. Roll sense motive.
One of my best. 31.
God.
I'm best friends with Aoyama. 35.
There is something so fragile in that boy that you can't put your little feathery thumb on, but you know, like,
There's something major.
something really important in him is just gonna pop one day.
It's his appendix.
Constipated.
Crying.
No. It's the American student who's supposed to. Wait, sorry.
No. I'm weeping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a light grilling, but it's kind of one of those things where it's like, did you go to try to save people because like you're incredibly personable, you have a great defensive quirk, like were you not at the triage center?
Yeah, you get to talk to Alyama a bit over lunch.
Just want to get to the bottom of what's wrong, and at the same time, you know, I'm not trying to be a dick to him. I just also trying to comfort and being like, hey, you know, how many first years besides UA kids did anything?
Very few.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just.
And what would the odds have been for 90% of our classmates if we hadn't broken into teams right out the get-go that were beneficial to us?
If we weren't in good teams and hadn't spent the entire semester learning how to fight as teams.
Yeah.
Absolutely no. You guys would have lost a lot of people in
Yeah.
that first round. Yeah, Alyama just kind of like sits through your questions, and you guys, you know, there are moments of quiet where you're just eating lunch and kind of pondering things. But I think the big thing you get from Alyama is just like a moment where he looks at you and he's obviously like very distraught.
Yeah.
He hasn't been like visibly like horribly upset the whole time,
Yeah.
but you see in his eyes, like when he finally turns to look at you, there's this like look of vulnerability that hasn't been there, and he says, like I said, my heart wasn't in it. I don't know how much I deserved to be there.
Simple reinforcement isn't going to work here.
Exploit his weakness.
Tactically weighs his social strategies. Literally me.
Then what do we need to do to get you there?
You know what? That was good. Fuck yeah.
I need to go home. I need to see my mama and papa.
Wuss? No.
Well, the problem is that ain't going to happen for this semester, my guy. We got school to go to.
They could try to figure out like a short period when he could go, but it would be very logistically difficult.
Yeah.
You know that. Do you know where his parents live?
France?
A good guess.
Good guess, not quite.
He's Russian. He's not even French.
At least his mother lives in Japan.
Oh, okay.
They are French nationals. They've just moved
Right.
here in his lifetime.
Okay. He's not an actual exchange student.
No,
Okay.
no,
I thought he was.
no.
That was resumed.
Why have you talked to like Aizawa about that? They could come visit here easy. We're not really supposed to leave campus too terribly much because villains keep trying to murder us. But you know, I'm sure they're welcome here. Shoot, if my uncle ever wanted to come, he'd even be welcome here. Oh.
Oh no.
I don't know that they would want to come visit.
We set up for a weekend trip then.
We
I'll start the paperwork tomorrow.
Jaffe, you don't have to take that upon yourself.
Oh, I'm class rep. I got to do all the paperwork.
I'm not sure if that's how it works, but
Nah, That's how it works. Trust me, I've been class rep for at least today.
Minimum.
Minimum. Longer than a week.
More than 10, less than a million.
Merci.
Boy needs a fucking spa day.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys eat lunch and you kind of chew on that for most of the day, thinking about Aoyama. Good stuff. Good stuff. Distressing. Kite, your tree is still your tree.
Not for long.
They didn't take you away.
You haven't been removed yet for more dorms.
I want to just go stand under Kite's tree, holding a British flag, and just like sing the national anthem and just stare at him the whole time.
Why do you do this to me?
Roll intimidate. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Actually, roll.
I don't
Not
know
for
what
him.
this means.
Not for
I'm actually
him.
pretty good at intimidating.
Yeah, I know.
Well, if I'm not trying to intimidate him, then I can have friendships.
He's punk rock. Yeah, absolutely. Go
He's
for it.
punk rock.
He's emo rock. You're punk rock.
With friendship 23. Not outstanding. 24, sorry.
You are drawing a lot of attention to yourself.
Yeah.
There's a lot of laughs, and you kind of like have this understanding, like you're the funny white guy on campus.
Token
Or
white
the
guy.
the sad white guy on campus.
yeah.
That doesn't end up well for him.
Yeah, at least you know, like you're not American, right? But like, but
You leave Pony out of this.
Oh no.
you know, we love our Texan horse girl. Okay, she's very nice.
That's a statement.
Yeah, I know that's a sentence that anime and Dungeons and Dragons just made me say on air.
Well, I've
Never
seen
run for
serious
office.
things on
This
my
will be
report.
brought up against you.
I know.
Will be brought up.
Can and will be used against me in a court of law. But you have the eyes of someone in particular.
My boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nensho Tenohira
Uh-huh.
is just like standing across the way, just staring at you with eyes that still haven't forgiven Margaret Thatcher. So,
Fair.
Who has? Who has?
Neither have I.
no.
Put it in a blog post about the IRA, buddy.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Keep
Northern
singing,
Ireland called.
Keep singing your songs. We'll keep owning your land.
Yeah, yeah. He looks around to make sure the coast is mostly clear. Proceeds to give you a very rude hand gesture that you know is only friendly.
You know, I'd be more worried about you if I had a car, buddy.
Yeah,
Yo, did he just bite his thumb at you?
maybe.
Nah, a little more American than that, buddy.
I mean, you guys split, but lunch, ugh, weird, just weird. Good
sorry.
stuff. Yeah, we get right back into it. The first school day goes by pretty damn quickly. So at any point, if anyone wants to interact with any teachers, any of the non-player characters, or with the world anyway, with each other, please cut me off because
I want to talk to Midnight and just ask if we're going to continue training this
train
semester.
keeps rolling. Absolutely, like without a question. She really it was just up to you
Cool.
if you wanted to keep doing it.
Yeah, I want to keep going.
Now, she does have to note, as you may be aware, UA students with a provisional license take part in a more intense form of the internships that we had this spring. I would not want our training to interfere with your training schedule if you choose to partake of this work study, and I would not want our training to push you past your limits if you already have a great deal of other physical activity and responsibility. You understand?
Yeah, I'm hoping to, after the provisional licensing exam, to get a work study with, what was that? I didn't write it down.
Kami!
Kami, thank you. I didn't write it down and I was like, oh,
He's
shit.
like the number 14 hero.
Hell yeah.
He'd be higher if he just did more jobs.
He's just kind of like, eh.
Like, he solves really high profile cases and then does like kind of
The rest be damned.
Yeah, he runs a very successful agency with a lot of sidekicks and heroes under him, and he doesn't do a lot of the stuff himself.
Makes sense.
You know, but he's very popular.
I was hoping to put in to be with Kami, which would be awesome. But he won't be necessarily as in tune with my specific quirk. Not that that's something that I've really particularly struggled with expanding upon or working on. And so I think he will help with the specifics that I'm wanting to be better with. But I would still like to keep up the extra physical side.
You know, if you're going to go work with Kami, he does liaise with all of the other Tokyo-based heroes. I'm certain you could go speak to other heroes who have quirks more similar to yours, like Reflector.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But at the very least, I know that his angelic abilities include some very fantastical and dangerous things like teleportation. So I'm sure he can provide you a lot of insight on the matter that I could not.
Expanding the quirk has never been difficult for me. It's coming up with ideas for it, that is. I'm too math brain to get particularly creative with it.
I think you will find that his creativity is without bounds. I will coordinate things with whomever decides to take you in for work studies, and I guess I'll get back to you about your training then. This is me asking, what was your schedule for it? It was every other Monday, right?
Yeah, it was every other Monday.
So you could do it this next Monday, but after that, it's kind of in flux.
That's so fine. So you just want to start it, at least start that conversation instead of waiting on it. And the worst happens is we do it once and then it's like actually work studies enough.
Mm-hmm.
But.
Me hoping and praying Wyatt. Muted. Yeah. Okay, he's good. What's up? What's up, Ty?
Sorry. I am bad at remembering things. Do we still have art?
No.
Dang
No,
it.
sorry.
My joke's not going to work anymore.
You had a long con joke and you didn't do it while we were still in art class?
No, I just thought about it.
Oh, God, okay. Good, good. Just say, you don't plan that far ahead.
No.
Just
I
take a
don't
bridge in my
plan.
nose. All right.
I need to seek out Hound Dog.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, and I just kind of bridge to him that Aoyama's has been struggling, and
Okay.
it has affected his performance, and he has opened up to me about it recently, and I would like to put forward a request for him to go see his parents. He thinks that would be beneficial to him. He needs like a weekend trip.
I see. Well, we'll need to get your homeroom teacher in on this, and the principal, and maybe one of the administrative aides, but this shouldn't be too difficult a task. You said he's been struggling.
He was really distracted at the hero licensing exam,
Yes, I was told.
and you know his final grades weren't the greatest. He had a really hard time, of course, in the incident at the forest. And he just it seems like he just, from what he's saying to me, he just wants a little time at home.
Can I ask you a few questions about
Absolutely, ask me anything you want. I love talking to you.
Talking period.
From what I understand, Yuga Aoyama was not involved firsthand with any of the more dangerous or traumatic things occurring over the course of our summer break. Sure. But
He was hidden in the woods though the whole time, wasn't he?
Aoyama
Or
was
he-
with the base crew.
That's right, he was with the
that
base
you
crew that I
ran back to camp, so he was never in danger.
That's right. Well,
Well,
he was never watching someone come at his face. Sure.
sorry.
Out of the gutter, man.
I know.
These are children.
Okay, Ian.
That's the line.
That's
the line.
Finally, we found it.
There it is.
After all these years. No, yeah, he just.
so, if it's all right to ask you then, are there any students in your class that you think Aoyama is particularly close to, other than yourself?
He loves Walker. Best buds. And British humor just.
They actually have so much in common. Quirks they hate, identity problems, all sorts
Glitter.
of shit. Glitter.
He's not nearly as close with like me and the crew as he was in the other home.
She's still to the top of his list, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It would really be.
Mina.
I think he's been invited to one girls' night.
Things I would
Not with-
every
not with
now
us,
and then.
No, not with you.
No.
You bastards. All right.
We don't. He doesn't talk to us, so we're like,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's fair.
But yeah.
That's what I was told. Well, thank you for bringing this to my attention. I'm going to have to get this resolved with people, but I'll get back to you as soon as possible, as soon as I know anything.
Of course, thank you.
You keep up the good work. I know your job as class representative actually doesn't entail all that much, but you take to it with such vigor and such a genuine caring for your fellow students. You make us proud, Jalfe.
I preen.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
pre?
you get. I hate it. Yeah, you get going. Good. You let the school
Yeah.
know that's the right fucking thing to do. Other than that, I mean,
Xiaofei, mandatory reporter.
our first week of school, we have a test in Japanese, which is going to be pretty light. It's mostly going to be covering stuff from last semester, brushing up because we've been gone for a month and a half in theory, and also he's teaching you a few new little things here and there this week. So, yeah, you guys can just kind of let me know at the end of the week. We get out of class every day at 4, and I'm assuming you all go to bed sometime between 9 and like midnight.
No, like 4 a.m. Yeah.
Oh,
Those are
Kidding.
those are some emotes.
no, what's going on?
There's a lot of emotes, and those are some of them.
Oh no, what's happening?
Is that bottom one?
Jack Horner from Puss in
Kinda
Boots.
looks like it.
There's a Craigasm I see, but I can't recognize the others.
Pretty good ones.
Good old Twitch. Yeah. So you guys can kind of just let me know by the end of the week, like if you what
I
kind
only
of,
need one study session.
what kind of hours
But
you
I'll take-
accumulate. If you ever like, I want to do this specific subject, let me know. But that's not a huge deal. And then of course the one big operative thing, if you're like, I want to go work out, just tell me. But otherwise, try to get through that. And
All right, Spine Cycle.
Here's your bucket work here.
Oh no.
Do I sing it or do I scream it? It's not caps with an exclamation point.
No.
I'm gonna go for
I'm
this.
turning my mic off before he overloads it.
I got it.
Turning mine up. No, I'm kidding.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Really nice, Mike. Thanks for the 100 biddies.
I thought it too.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
The regular tests are just out of 100, right?
What? Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I just
but
need to study once as well.
The elective classes like health and wellness and computer science are 50s.
Yeah.
I do 2 study sessions just so I can start getting ahead of the curve.
Absolutely. Yeah. Study sessions are denominations of 3 to 4 hours, so I'll kind of let you guys have your discretion with that.
2 days out of the week. 2 days out of the week at the gym.
Baller.
Nice and easy.
Imagine only go to the gym twice a week. No, I'm just
I
kidding. Oh man, these teenagers.
Should probably do 3 and 3 of gym
But
and
they
study.
go so much harder than we do. They have to. They're superheroes.
Oh yeah.
Zhao's just like picking up the whole weight rack,
And the people using.
Yeah.
I bench the bench pressers.
Yeah.
Take the hit point for one, take an unscripted bonus for the other.
Good stuff. And we're just kind of getting it. Yeah.
Yada yada.
Monday, we blast right through that.
There you go.
There's still a lot of adjusting happening to dorms, but people seem to be, pretty pleased about all living together. There's a little bit of fun and a little bit of skullduggery getting down. You guys can kind of reliably find Tokoyami and Shoji either like hanging out on the front porch outside Heights Alliance 1A or hanging out inside at like the little coffee table in the living room. It's like all one big rectangular room. And there's, a chessboard, there's a shogi set, there's some like mahjong tiles and other things like that. So, or something similar. I hate it
You
here.
want to play checkers? Love checkers.
Weirdly specific, but okay, sure.
I sit down and I push the checker forward 1 square.
Now, Kite,
You know what?
basically any board games you want, but Kite, there's like a TV and stuff in those video games. Kite, I would advise you, Aizawa would at some point tell you, like, if any of the things in the common area go missing, and it's found out that the clown is responsible, that there's gonna be security measures and there's gonna be some talks had about.
What's Kite supposed to do?
Don't let him steal
But
anything.
if he becomes Aizawa's problem, Aizawa's gonna work with you to figure out how we can change his behavior.
Aizawa
get
should
him
have
to steal
Toru
things so
talk to
you-
the clown.
If the clown steals your shit and stabs you with knives, it's not really Aizawa's problem yet. But
Just good wholesome family fun.
just some good old family fun, stabbing.
It's all right. The clown won't steal anything. He's not going to get caught like that.
Yeah.
Moving on.
He's actually very
'Cause the
good.
clown has-
He's going to be in the 1B dorms.
Clown now has ready access to board games and
He's been the past
a
2 months.
kitchen. So
Ooh, another checker. Check.
Goal.
I've always heard particularly troubling rumors about a game called Clown Knife. And you guys have a public kitchen in this dorm room. So
It's okay. Walker loves blood.
oh, I hate it.
Not that much.
You think,
in trouble.
you think he is Toga? Come on.
You can sterilize stuff. Yeah, see?
Your blood is bleach.
Zeke Jaeger. Anyway,
You just also have to bleed on the knife that has blood on
yeah.
it.
She's gonna go around to each room and kind of ask if who else likes coffee.
Make coffee runs for the class.
No, because she's gonna ask like if enough people are interested in it, of maybe pulling together to get an espresso machine, and she would like in the mornings kind of like facilitate it and be like, oh yeah, here's your orders and kind of get it going, like 1 or 2 people.
Yeah.
I can't
mean-
have coffee. The caffeine throws my 3-chambered
Momo already has her own coffee machine.
Decaf.
Oh,
So we can
that's
make-
right. We talked about that.
We can make whatever drink you want, just in decaf.
Kind of hot cocoa though, because chocolate's bad for chickens.
Chocolate is very bad for me.
For,
White
mo-
chocolate
for most
mocha.
animals, really.
Actually, I'm pretty sure coffee beans are
Coffee, yeah.
absolutely toxic, just as it is. So I don't think I could do decaf even.
Humans
Valid.
eat a lot of toxic
Sorry.
shit.
We like it because it's toxic.
Peppers.
No, literally anything spicy, we're like, it hurts more.
Coffee. I'm shaking. It's great.
Nothing I love more than hot sauce, though. Bakugo and I still got to have our little hot sauce off.
Momo has her own really
Turns out
nice coffee
beans are
machine, but
toxic
she's
to
willing to
chickens.
share it.
Yeah,
Like
just
when you
all
come ask her if
beans.
she wants coffee, she's like, would you like to use mine? And you're like,
That's not what I went.
Yeah.
Thank you.
there's sufficient interest, do you think?
Cool.
You can see like most of the girls are into it. A lot of the guys, like some that probably just wouldn't surprise you, people like Sarah and Kaminari who are like, oh yes, coffee in the morning. I need that. Yeah, but you get a good consensus going around, so that can be done.
Cool.
On a weekend, go into town and get a coffee machine, or just request the school buys you guys one or something.
Yeah.
Who fucking knows?
I had a
Now,
coffee machine.
now asking the school to do
Fine,
it
made it.
might be tricky, so I'll leave that.
Worst
to you.
happens, they say no.
Yeah, and worst case happens, they say no, and they say you're not allowed to get one either. So
Then I'll just get one anyway. What are they gonna do? Say no, and I'll be like, Momo has one, and then
and you run just a secret coffee dealership from your
Exactly.
bedroom. Absolutely, every high schooler should. Yeah, we're good. Nothing going on. Yeah, that's Monday, guys. We just breezed through this shit.
Easy as.
The reason we're not just blasting through the rest of this week unimpeded is because Tuesday. I need
Leg day.
one person in the party to roll a d12 for me. One person. 2. Thanks.
Dose.
Slime all.
2 people have died.
Fuck. We get into class, normal stuff, until lunch. And it's immediate aftermath. We get through lunch, but there's a palpable excitement. And as soon as lunch comes to an end and we gather for heroics, it's time for our block period. We are going out for more combat training. So everyone, gear up. We all go to the locker rooms and get our things, and we are going to go meet All Might.
I'm ready.
Yeah, you.
Lego.
She's like, let me get my underwear and my weird red bracelets.
Oh, Drayden,
Get
thank
some
you for the
purple.
$30. No reward. Just wanted to let you know how much the stream made my day bearable. Oh.
Oh,
Well, I'm glad you're doing better now.
Yeah, buddy.
Got you, buddy. Got you.
Bro, that's a rough Monday if we're making you feel better.
Wow. I was
All
with
the
you
best
for
to you
all
too,
of 2
lad.
seconds.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
We love you guys.
Love you, boo.
That's what I love about having an audience that's still this size is that we can still interact with people personally. It's a big thing. Big content creators kind of like
It
cry
just,
about,
it just gets hard.
yeah, they cry about like Markiplier's like I could never meet these people, and I'm like, yeah, you can't, Mr. 30 million.
I like the chat's just constantly scrolling, so it's like
I
good
don't
luck finding.
I like
seeing
our
something.
If he's that
guys.
heartbroken about it, we can
No,
trade.
I'm saying like
Yeah, we trade. No.
I'm saying like when you get to like 30 million and the chat's just constantly scrolling, so you're
Yeah.
like, good luck trying to
Just-
find something in
You know,
there.
we'll keep up with the real ones in Discord. Gah!
Lego.
Yeah, we get into combat training. Heroes versus villains. Big team battle.
oh, but
I would like to be a villain for once.
we see All Might though, right?
Well,
I think it makes.
we do
You
see
are
All
a
Might.
villain.
Yes, it's just All Might. He's doing his thing.
Oh, he looks nothing like his skeleton brother.
No, they got the hair thing, but All Might's is up and then his is down. It's like you know, I'm ready for
Todoroki.
action and I'm depressed.
I could see it.
Happy, sad, happy, sad.
What?
Does a clown ever bring you like illegal drugs?
I don't know what he stabs me with.
Oh my God, do you think All Might's quirk is that he steals all of his family's physical power?
That would
And
explain
that's
why
why
he's
they're
so
all like
Blade and
scrawny
LSD.
Actually,
noodles?
that'd be such a cool quirk, like Shazam style, to transfer power between siblings.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool. Anyway, so we all become shrimpy, and then the one brother just.
Do you think that's
he's
why
brought
Midoriya's a
Midoriya
broccoli?
Here. Well, see, like, maybe.
Here's the fun
Okay.
thing. Here's the thing this week. And this will be a pretty common trend for second semester for all the ones we've done before. Choose your teams. Choose your sides.
Teams of
Choose 4.
4.
Big team battle.
Okay.
Now you 4 jackasses could all just pick each other. Don't care.
That'd be pretty fucking terrifying.
It would make life a lot easier.
We also know, as some of the most powerful and respected members of class at the very least, you'd probably be put up against the next biggest team of just
Put up against
absolute
Deku's squad.
stabbers, yeah.
That'd be pretty fun.
But what if we took Deku?
If we kick one player off and take
You
Deku.
want to pull a John Paul, George, and Ringo?
Sure, I guess we'll
Wait, I
just
thought
all-
you said pick 4. Oh,
Pick
not
4.
that's including yourself.
Yes.
I thought you meant like team of
Clown,
5.
the clown and the manifestations of
Pick
your
4
guild
people,
don't
you
count.
know?
Okay?
Clown's out. He has to be in another group project.
The clown can't be your partner for a group project.
You have to interact. You have to socialize.
At Tokoyami his whole life, yeah.
Does anybody else come and like ask me or?
Oh, a
Which
bunch
case-
of people immediately asked, like all of you, like half the class want Zhao on their team, you know?
What half doesn't?
No, I'm kidding.
Half the class also want Zhao on their team and don't say it. Even Bakugo wants you on his team. The strongest guy, he respects that. But no, like half the people swarm you like idiots. Like, please, please, please pick me, and you're like, oh boy.
I'm one of them.
Please.
Obviously, like Mina immediately wants to be on your team. Like Uraraka wants to be on your team because you guys work so
Yeah,
fucking
that's what I'm
well
like.
together,
You're rocking
right?
it, Yeah.
You know,
This
so
is set up close quarters combat inside a building again, or do we not get
we
the
don't
rules
know.
before?
We don't
Okay.
know shit because heroes don't always know the scenarios they're going into.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, like Sarah wants you involved. Like the Dark Ones reach out to, basically like all 3 of you guys. Yeah,
Too cheery.
There's some people that like just kind of seem like they know what they've got going on. They're not going to any of you guys. You see like a weird pair kind of splits off at the beginning, and you're not sure what they're doing, and you don't think they are either. But these guys, Aoyama and Ojiro, go off on their own.
That's Mineta.
Or sorry, Jesus Christ. Mineta and Ojiro go off on their own, and they like have some kind of plan, and they're like looking at people to grab for their squad. Midoriya goes pretty quick, and Uraraka is kind of like looking at you like, if you're not gonna work with her, she's gonna go hang out with Deku and eat
Are we locking in? Is it us 4?
I'm
So chill with me.
cool to kind of hang and let maybe some of the students pick each other and
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
Next, I was just curious.
If you guys want to split, if one of you wants to, Ty, if you want to go with an odd crew of people just to mess around or something.
I'm good with it being us 4. I was just curious as to
It's-
kind of how things are stacking up.
It's
Otherwise.
training, and me, Zhao's demeanor is much more lax than it has been last semester.
Yeah.
I've found with how many life-threatening situations we've been in that the trainings just don't capture it the same way.
I've got a bot.
And so it's like,
Don't
hey,
give
look,
me the same rush.
yeah, well, it's like,
literally
hey, look,
it.
this is
Now,
this
this
is
is
still
kinda-
absolutely great, but this isn't the real world.
Yeah.
And the teams don't really matter to me.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a
okay,
team of 5,
Yeah, I mean, I'm hanging out close to you because you're my girlfriend.
or
No,
no.
there's 20.
There's 3.
Ojiro and
Yeah, they're.
Mineta. That's right. I'm looking over there. I'm like, wait a minute.
Hey, can we be a villain?
just
I've
two.
not been a villain for one of these yet.
Yeah.
I think it's just kind of randomly picked.
These guys squat up and then.
Ooh.
No, it's okay. This crew's decent. This crew's decent. They got
Sue
it.
is holding that together.
Well, I
Sue's-
wasn't saying ooh to Sue's crew. I was saying ooh to Mina's crew. Oh
yeah.
That's like
This like rough Baku squad we've got going on, but like a weird thing
the
happens.
Baku B team.
A weird thing happens where Kirishima is just like he's like, hey dude, you got it, and he splits and doesn't go with his best guy for once.
That's what I was curious about. Is how those 2, how
Yeah.
those 3 were gonna go.
Yeah, because in stuff like this, like when people like Koda get left out, and like Ida and Zhao obviously are already going somewhere else, Kirishima was like, okay,
Yeah.
I got you, you're mine.
We're thinking,
I'll
Good
protect
lay.
you.
we're all
See, that's kind of
thinking
what I was
teammates.
waiting to see. Is I was waiting to see if there were like awkward stragglers
Yeah.
going around. It's like, okay, I should really split off. And
You can
help my
you can
lads.
kind of
Yeah.
see the awkward straggler squad, but it
Yeah.
seems like
But they're
They're okay.
they have two halves
They
of a
have
plan.
came together.
Yeah.
The 4 of them willingly. It's not like they all stood and everybody else split and they're just like,
Yeah. You think everyone there would have a team they'd rather be on, but they all like working with each other, so it's fine.
It's just as it be.
Okay, we're doing this. And in that case,
Keep the players, keep it simple.
I want someone to roll a d10. We're going to treat this like a d5. So 1 through 5, 6 through 10 is just 1 through 5 again.
Why don't we roll a d6 and re-roll 6s?
No,
Then if it's 1 through 5.
no, because the odds aren't the same.
What?
Just roll this.
0.
0, so it's 5. Interesting stuff.
I thought 0 was 10.
This is going to be really good or really bad.
It's a D9. It's 0 to 9.
Let's get some teams off the table.
We going against Broccoli Crew?
I roll a
I
0
think we're
damage.
against these fuckers.
Broccoli crew would be a pretty rough match.
That's a hard.
Rough, Broccoli Crew would just be everyone killing each
If
other.
Yeah.
if
Broccoli
Group
crew's gonna
5
turn into a
is
slog real quick.
if Group 5 though is the last that went, that's Mineta and Sue's team.
True.
Uh-oh.
That would be fun. That would be a fun little mop up.
Ruh-roh.
I would not feel good about that.
No. I'd feel good pulling off the win against Broccoli Squad. I don't know if I'd
Yeah,
feel-
yeah. Deku squad, Baku squad. I'd feel fine fighting those. Even Dark One squad.
Oh yeah, Dark Ones can't sleep on them.
You just like, I don't know, man. I'll take the easy A or the hard A. I don't give a fuck.
I could have just done the obvious
Whatever.
thing and given you guys the most dramatic, or like the most satisfyingly epic fight possible. But I like the chaos of the dice.
I like random.
And they've given us something very interesting. You guys are not the first matchup, and you guys are going to see some other fun stuff happen. So, because we're not first, we also discover we are indeed, as you had asked, in a close quarters environment.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, we are in one of the practice buildings. 8 people in one of those buildings
That's
is
a lot.
These are small hallways.
We've never run big team battles in a single building before. It's always been spread out over a city block.
Yeah.
Though our crew right now is pretty solid for a small quarter combat. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
There is no bomb. There's no objective of that sort.
there's no objective.
This is straight up just down to immobilize each other with tape,
Damn.
like as fast as possible. If you guys go longer than 5 minutes, which is incredibly unlikely, but that also means you can't have campers who try to, cheese the game out. If you go longer than 5 minutes, there will be an outside intervention,
Ooh.
and you don't want to see it.
An outside intervention in favor of the heroes.
In favor of no one. there will be a third-party intervention.
Brawl might come in.
So,
Bitches.
All Might, unfortunately, he's not going to have everyone in the same viewing chamber as him. He's going to go off into his own room, and he's going to grade you guys and such. And there won't be like any commentating on the match as usual. He's just going to go do his thing. But the rest of you guys will be with Recovery Girl in the main viewing room. You'll have access to the camera controls and all that. And
I have a meta question.
Yes,
Is that because he's small might?
you don't know.
Oh, that was
A meta question.
I know.
Okay, fair. Valid.
Yes.
No, he looks nothing like his skeleton half brother.
You're right.
And here's where things get really rough really fast. Because the first teams on deck are Baku Squad.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
that's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Unfortunately, the third match is going to be really one-sided. But we'll talk about that. You'll kind of realize why when you see your opponents. And
Wait, are we the third match?
you're the second match.
Okay.
Oh boy, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, well, even the dice were with me on that one. Despite overwhelming competency and some pretty damn strong abilities and some decent teamwork and synergy and the like, Darkwind's taken L on this guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Bakugo hard counters Tokiyami.
Yeah, hard counters him. Well, Toru
And
hard
Toru
counters
hard
him now.
counters him as well.
Shoji can't really get physical with half of their team. And his ability to perceive is not strong enough to just hard counter Toru out yet. Jiro can. He's not that good. He's good.
I think Koda can't do anything inside the building.
But he can't do much inside the building. It's rough.
I
Right?
wish he has his rock powers.
Ultimately, yeah, it comes down to like Kirishima ends up as usual being the last man standing, which is really hard for him because he wants to be like the first guy to go down, right? But he ends up just being the last guy standing because everyone else gets picked off, separated, and he just gets taped up and thrown out, and that's it. So Dark One's taken L, but it's a good fight. They put up a good fight. Valiant. Not having the bomb is weird, and there's basically like there's no reason to fight on the 5th floor. As you
In
kind
the
of
big open floor.
yeah, as you see from these guys, like there's cover because there's pillars every 10 feet, right? But if you're against any kind of range, you're screwed. And so you guys go into the arena, and you do not get to know who your opponents are.
Oh, okay.
You are being sent into combat separate from one another. So, if you guys want to come up with any kind of short plan, there's no offense, there's no defense. You're both just being inserted on opposite sides of the building from different entrances.
Okay, so they have multiple entry points to this building. It's not the front door.
It's almost
it has
it's
been.
almost identical. There's just another door.
Okay. 2 doors. Well, that's moving around isn't necessarily going to be a problem for us. And it's that same kind of setup where it's the hallways that go kind of around a central room on the floor.
Yes, sir.
And I'm familiar with it too, so I can.
Yeah, you're
I can
familiar
move
with
us
the buildings.
without
Shoot, do
seeing.
we just start straight out the gate, central room on floor 1,
Works for me.
make a crazy insert for ourselves?
Yeah, because we can get there faster.
Do we go for
I have war spear.
War Spear's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. That lets you fly, right?
It gives us a little distance.
Interesting, but not necessarily the most useful, but we can work with that.
No, yeah, no verticality, but it's speed at least.
So do we want to go for just doing everything we can to get you to be able to just tie people off?
That's kind of what I was thinking. If you guys can start the grapple, I can finish.
I can easily start the
Yeah.
grapple.
I was like, if we can do that, then I can pop in reflexively.
I think there's one person in class who can beat you into grapples. One person. No, probably not.
That's probably not true.
Probably not anymore because you have the fucking Phoenix form nonsense, and
Yeah,
you
and I
just
can
have
get big.
so much number. Sue can
So much
Sue can
number.
probably almost compete.
Well, if it depends on the range.
Yeah, she's 4 feet deep
Yeah.
on the Kraken style path, which is so
That's a
good.
fun one.
Frogs.
And
you have
she
4
has just a lot of range with her tongue. So
Yeah, I figure if we just kind of get into the central room, like they're not really going to be able to do much to get us out of there.
I can take a feat called Stunning Interruption. where if I, say, break through a wall dramatically onto the enemies, they have to make a fortitude save or be stunned.
Oh my god.
So we just sit in the central room, and whichever door they come through, I just black bash through to begin.
Yeah, I can just bloodlock people now too,
And yeah, you can bloodlock folk.
and I've got ranged capacity with it.
Okay.
I have stabby.
And you can stab the absolute living crap out.
I'm just gonna stay away from people.
That is perfect.
I'm just gonna
Why don't okay?
move away
And we, so like if we go for a round one, if we hit them really super hard, say we tie 1, 2 of them out, then you could portal us out, and we could go up a floor,
reset.
take a second, re-prepare.
How about
We could even do that, and if we can kind of hear where they are, take a guess. We could even pop back in before they're up to us and kind of surprise them in that way too, if we
Yeah.
want.
and then the minute we hear anything, I'll kick on my firing presence and that'll help too.
Blitz.
Why don't we centralize Ito, and then we'll like kind of 3-prong wall up around her.
Okay. Yeah, with just kind of that prepared action that when we hear,
Because she'll be
whenever
able to
you
get us-
guys hear
she'll be
whichever
able to
door
get
they
us to the
come
central
through,
room way quicker.
I will just blast.
Mhm.
Okay.
This is our standard setup kind of thing. You guys know it pretty decently at this point. Lots of doors, lots and lots of doors.
And really, the only person I would be worried about for this
This is like
would
a
be Toru,
paintball
and we're
arena,
good.
you know?
So,
This room really is just like a paintball arena.
Yeah, Toru did just go.
yeah. So we know for sure that.
Well, but at the same time, like Toru can't wait forever either.
No, but, the only word would be like they're
taping
sneaking
you.
up. Yeah.
I feel like I don't need to
Everyone
draw
else,
them,
like-
but each of these corners has like 2 doors, you know, that just go in and out of these rooms.
Wait a second. So I get to add 5, so plus 10 instead. So let me just write down some key stats here real quick.
No worries.
With my little bonuses.
And you believe on the first floor, these stairs go up and around from here. The rest are all just big kind of spaces.
And damage isn't going to be super useful for this situation.
This bothers me just enough. I feel a need to erase it.
No, the little bump. Oh.
Okay.
I just knocked like half my minis over, but let's get in there.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, let's real quick just portal right to the center of the room.
We could just start in the center of the
So I
room.
think we go in first.
Because
So
we're
we
in
don't
we're in the
feelings.
house first, right?
no, you both enter.
Oh, we
so
both enter at the
There's
same
no
time.
offense and defense kind of.
Okay,
thing,
so we
right?
do know what door they're coming
Mhm.
through. Okay, okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
We'll just zip that.
Yeah, you guys are just required to enter from this side of the building. You can go up to the windows and such. You can do whatever.
here's one.
Oh,
We teleport to the opposite side of the building on the second floor, right above the door that they'd come in, and I just go right
Through
through
the ceiling?
floor.
Sure. We can do that.
that's brutal.
I also have death from above.
I could get that.
Yo.
Yeah, that's right. With your spear, that would open up some vertical space for Kite to play.
And then as long as they don't have anyone who's capable of that flight/jump, I can just peek my head through and stay all the way up there.
Yeah. Well, and they shouldn't, because the only other flyer in class is Tokuyami, and he went.
Yeah. Yeah, really the only other person that I would risk being blocked by is Todoroki.
Life is about violence of action.
Uh-huh.
Let's go.
Action time.
Okay, yeah, we're ready.
Set.
Yep.
I'll live without another purple D8. It's fine.
No.
Okay. Yeah, we get in there. So we're teleporting to the other corner.
Yeah, yeah, like
Dope.
above
Second
their
floor.
door.
So I thought. Not a lot of room for big Zhao. Like big.
There will
Yeah.
be when I open up the 2-story space.
Yeah, absolutely. When you crush an entire corner of the building, you will be just fine.
It's like I'm diving through the portal already, just people's elbowing the ground.
Okay. So because you guys are up on the second floor, I'm gonna keep you kind of just like outside, but in the same like kind of square. Is that fair?
We'll be on the first floor
Yeah.
very shortly.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Perception?
Who beeth?
Yeah, I mean, if you guys roll particularly well, there's a good chance you'll know.
wow.
Oh,
I'm not even gonna roll.
there's a 17.
It doesn't
22.
matter. You
17.
yeah.
I can only do what I can do.
Sorry?
22.
33.
21.
Okay. You get to the other side. Oh, fuck. That's Sato beneath us.
Okay.
Lad!
Let's
Okay.
go. All right.
Oh, it's
I'll
going to
just
get
whisper.
real interesting in here.
I'll just whisper to you guys who it is.
Oh.
I immediately smash because Jiro's on their team and we can't whisper.
Okay. You
I
smash
want to
through.
fall straight on top of Sato. I'm going for my boy.
Guys, but the second I see your arms do this, I'm gonna kick on my inspiring presence.
Thank you.
A hair. Look at your hair. It's
You
like cat
smash through the floor,
hair?
and they're like
hair. Cat.
partially getting out into this corridor. So the two people you come down on top of are Jiro and Momo.
Oh, well, that's okay too.
Hey, babe.
Yeah. So they both get saves against flying debris.
They do have to make the fortitude save. DC 17, not super high.
Okay. Jiro fails.
That's all of them in the area. Stunned for 1 round.
Momo succeeds. Kaminari succeeds.
Sato's
Sato,
gonna succeed.
obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
Momo actually has almost as good a fortitude save as he does.
Oh yeah, she's a con character.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you crash down. Jiro fails the fortitude save, and
So she's stunned.
she also fails the reflex save, so she's going to take damage from the falling debris.
Sorry, babe.
Four points of damage. 4 points of damage.
Stunned.
Stunned.
Yeah, she loses her first turn.
What was that from?
That is stunning interruption. Is the name of
Oh,
the feat.
holy Christ,
Yeah.
man! Brawlers.
If she's stunned, does that
There's
get
another one where
rid
if I
of one
break
of the
objects, I
grapples?
get bonuses on intimidate checks.
That's so cool. Sorry.
If she's stunned, does that get rid of one of the grapple checks, or does it still have to be
No,
two?
you could just. She's helpless at that point. You could just.
You can
could
just
tape her.
standard action her.
Okay.
I'm gonna poke.
You should tape Jiro.
However, now
But I
if there are
wanna
people nearby, they can still try to stop you.
Yeah.
Like, they can react to you. But
Makes sense.
It's alright,
Okay.
I'm gonna be last.
No,
It's all right.
I can take care of her.
Do
Yeah.
we want to Do we want to establish our turn order since that was just kind of the opening move?
that was the opening move, and now I need initiative.
Yeah.
Plus hot start.
Plus a heart star.
Is that +2?
Yeah.
Oh, this is about to get so hectic so fast.
Hey, same Z's.
I'm gonna
What do you
draw.
have?
Dex is
I'm gonna
more
draw
than
kind
mine,
of like
isn't
the
Yeah.
limitations of the first, of like.
But you
so
have
this-
Pete's, don't you?
This is
Not
all
for
like
initiative.
broken.
No.
Basically,
I took all
this.
grappling feats and
Man,
stuff.
there's gonna be so many minis in one little corner of this building right now.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
So you're
You know
you're
Mortal-
directly
you know
above
in
him.
Mortal Kombat where you like corner lock your
Him?
opponent
Okay.
on one side of the map.
Yeah, that was that's
That's what we just
Walker, you are
That's how I got
are
through every
like
combat
above
counter.
this square. You feel me? Wish I had my flight stance. I don't know
That's
where
kind
they
of terrifying. Just like 8 people in a corner.
There's at least one on the table there.
are. Okay, it's gonna get so ugly.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyone above 25?
Yeah. Wait.
We get a warlord bonus from
Forgot.
Walker. Plus
No,
2.
not quite. Not above 25.
Oh boy. Uh-huh.
'Cause you
We
should
don't
be
add friendship,
right
right?
even, right?
Oh shucks.
Without
Okay.
friendship or anything, but I don't think I want to.
No one above 25. Anyone
We're
above?
the ambushers. Do we get to add friendship to our initiative?
I'm gonna say. I think everyone gets.
Everyone does, so no one does.
I think
That's
everyone
fine.
does. So just
That's
nix it.
That's
More than fine.
But you would be correct. Yeah. 22.
22.
Anyone above? Anyone else above 20?
20.
20. Okay, so we have
Rolled extraordinarily though.
Walker.
2.
Oh.
I didn't roll a 1 though. That's the important
It's
part.
not terrible. Terrible.
Okay, what'd you get?
19.
And
9 total.
9.
That's fine. You kind of need to be last in order. at this point.
Zhao,
That's
you
totally fine.
are right there.
I was like, you know, it's not a 1. I didn't lose my turn. That's what's important.
Okay.
I'm not going for the TKOs, guys. I'm going for the grapple so my friends can tie them up.
This initiative is extraordinarily weird.
I hope you bone lock Haminari. I don't want to get tased. I don't want everybody to get tased.
I should
In this
be,
small area, we would be so
I
fucked.
should be able to hit.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. Kaminari is going to hit everyone, including his team. He might
you guys.
be the last idiot standing.
That is not true if Ito's reflexes are good.
True.
I have a very high reflex.
True.
Get at least you and Walker out.
You're
right?
the only rogue here.
Kaminari is going to be the immediate problem, so I know what I have to do.
Okay. you surprisingly, one NPC is at the top of initiative, and then Walker, you're on deck. Sato immediately turns around, sees what's happening in front of him. Come on.
Hey, buddy.
He grabs literally all of the candy in his pocket, and he stuffs all of it in his mouth as fast as possible. So
Boy.
I need to roll for his brain right now.
He likes to cut off his hand so he can't eat it.
He just immediately falls unconscious.
Sugar coma.
2d4.
What
is
if
enough.
Sato became diabetic? He's like, all right, candy, insulin. All right, let's go.
Is insulin?
That
his
is the limit
kryptonite?
of his. That's the limit of his brain. So he's going to rage, 7 strength, eats 4 doses of candy. We are now at. 24 plus 16.
40.
Yeah, he's at 40, so he's at a plus 15 to strength right now. That's the highest he can make it. By the way, he's not maxed out strength in the entire campaign yet. I think he did it off screen. He did it off screen once, but he has not actually done it in any situation the players were involved in.
That's bad.
That is bad.
Spine Cycle, thanks for resubscribing.
Who's the 20?
And Jaden,
Coming in with the 20 for 20
Oh, that's bad.
on Sato's turn.
Makes me glad I'm still above the hole.
Yeah, okay. Zhao, I'm so sorry.
What's up, Zhao?
He has,
Sorry?
So what's your strength modifier?
My strength modifier currently is 10.
Okay, so he's stronger than you right now.
Yep.
He is going to grab you and like try to pin you
And
under one arm.
I reflex.
You are still technically flat-footed. You're a rogue.
Okay.
You're
Oh, yeah.
not flat-footed.
Not flat-footed.
You can't be flat-footed. You can attempt to reflex to try to block him.
I just want to open a portal. Not like 2 portals, just 1 portal right between them.
Whatever he attempts here, he's going to succeed in some degree. You can change the outcome.
That's fine. Or maybe just give him
Concealment.
just like an extra bonus or something to not be completely grappled kind of idea. Something, like I
I'm
want
sitting on a natural 20.
True.
Bonuses won't help. Now, there is a clever way you could change the outcome here. There are many ways, I'm sure. I'm just...
Portal one under Zhao and just.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Is that, well, he would have to step in. I can't technically put
Yeah,
one
you
directly
can't just put it
underneath.
under someone's feet because there needs to be space.
We talked about how technically atoms aren't touching, so I could, but it just becomes too.
If you had an
messed up.
extremely fine-tuned control of your quirk, I'd let you phase it through people and shit. I don't fucking
Be fun.
care. But man, yeah, you'd be a pro hero at that point.
No. Then the other thought then is to make it a, the portal, the entrance to the portal is like facing Zhao. So when he goes to grab him and like pulls him, he pulls him into the portal. So like essentially, the harder he grabs him in, the further he's getting pushed. Does that make sense? What I'm saying? So like if you had like a mirror, like if I was holding the mirror, I'd say the reflective side is the side that is the entrance part.
It's like between them.
Yeah. So then like
It's facing Zhao.
yeah. So then as he like grabs him and tries to like pull him or like you know what I mean like to
Zhao falls
Hold on.
through the portal as he
Yeah.
gets like
Oh.
hugged from behind.
Portal
Yeah.
instead.
so he doesn't get like
Where am
pushed
I
against
going?
Sato. I guess it would be partially. I'd probably do the
Simpsons
exit portal like
appear
over
behind
here.
You know,
So you're
he'll
kind of still in the
just
same spot that
he'll
you
just
want to be.
5-foot step around your portal, right?
It can be 10 foot.
Can't you close your portals now?
Yeah, you could make a lot of portal right now.
Yeah, it was be 10 foot.
Just
Can't
make
you
a
close
wall
them?
of portal.
Can't you close them?
Yeah.
Why don't you just portal close them, Zhao?
What do you mean?
Just portal close on Zhao and just get him away from Sato.
Like shunt him through it.
Yeah, you can close your portals on people now, can't you?
Yeah, but he has to be more than 50% in, otherwise he's gonna be shunted out the other way.
Yeah,
If you try
I
and
love
just
how
away
this
from-
works.
away from Sato.
I'm confused.
That could work.
Big Zhao want only to grab.
I don't want to
the
stay
idea
up.
of putting up just 2, like to flank either side of Zhao, has been the best idea
Yeah.
so far.
Okay, let's do that then.
Okay, Zhao, that's just gonna give you 40% concealment from cover.
I'm happy with
That's
That's-
really
sure.
fucking good.
That's pretty good.
Roll a d100 for me, and
Always
yeah,
highs.
Call it, yeah. So if it's 61 or higher,
61 plus.
then you're good.
76, baby.
Oh man. Okay, so that is still a natural 20, but he missed. Oh man, that sucks. We're gonna make this really fun. He is gonna try to like go and grab you. Oh, just and as soon as he's
I thought you were wrapping around, and I was like,
goodbye. I'll get it later. As soon as he is like about to grab you, a portal comes up and he like bounces off the back end of it because it's facing you one way and the other one's facing you the other way too. So you're just like looking at yourself like, oh.
I like reach through and scratch my own nose for a second.
Yeah, your beak. So he can't feasibly get unless he like jumps over the portals. And he is like bounced off of that, and you see like part of the wall nearby is like collapsed as he collides into it. So this entire kind of battle just opens up a little bit more.
Oh.
Oh boy.
he just takes out a fucking wall.
Yeah, he just takes out that wall.
Fucking Kool-Aid man over
You
here.
use 2 reactions, but you fucking saved Zhao, so that's pretty dope. From a natural 20 that the audience bought to fuck Ian. Thanks, guys. But yeah, it did open up the battlefield. So the natural 20 was still valuable for something. Good stuff. Walker.
Did I get my inspiring presence on when Zhao was going through his ambush?
Did say that.
Yeah, that's
Cool,
fine.
That's fine. I'm just going to.
Sato's holding he's holding his punches right now. Just letting you know.
Okay.
So if you jump in, you'll be in his range.
Can I see all 3 of them from where I'm standing in the hole?
You can see everyone but Sato.
No, but side.
Because you're like above him.
Okay.
You're like here.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And this hole's in this 4 square space.
Okay. Metagaming. How? Because I can't see him. How realistically do I know he's getting?
You heard him grunt an almighty grunt of strength, and
Okay.
then you saw Ito create 2 portals on the side of Zhao you're barely conscious of.
Okay.
So
Well. Okay. I'm just gonna fucking dart Momo and Kaminari then.
oh boy.
And so you have range touch.
Range
No,
attack.
ranged, yeah.
Not attack, just range
Range
attack.
Uh.
I don't need these anymore. He doesn't have any more brain to lose. Well, no, Kaminari does.
I'll add friendship to that one. Make it 24.
They have friendly similar quirks.
23.
23. That hits both of them. Yeah.
23 on the first one.
23. Okay, 23. Yeah, sorry. 23 hits.
Higher on the second.
Who's the first one?
Momo first.
Momo. Cool. I'll roll.
DC 22 against stun. If they're staggered, they fail.
Shit, she succeeds.
Okay, so she's just staggered.
Staggered.
Yeah, staggered.
That's
And
great.
then, 1 for Kaminari too.
He failed.
And
Jeez.
Momo's not completely down yet, so I'm just gonna
Second
pop
second
her off
dart.
again. Yeah.
That's just for damage.
No, just for another stun.
Oh, sure. Shit.
Force her to make the save again.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true.
Nat 18.
Hit. Oh, it's a natural 1. Yeah, she's stunned.
She's dead.
So now 3 of their team stunned.
She's cancer.
Fuck, 3 people are stunned. Sato has to carry.
Go.
I'm just gonna look back at these two and just say, "Your turn."
If anyone can carry at this point, it's Sato.
Sato.
He'd have to take down all 4 of us until they're out.
Well, okay, like his.
That's all I'm gonna do.
He's in such a bad spot.
Damn, we're in a tight spot.
Damn, we're in a tight spot. He does a d6, a d8 plus 17 damage. That's what he does right now. That's a lot per hit.
Understandable.
Per hit.
Understandable. Have a good day.
Now, he does attack 4 times in a turn. He used 1 attack, or used 1 attack action.
Yeah.
To try
He
to
has
grapple
1
you.
thought, and that's hit.
So he has 2 punches left, and he's holding them.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't drop down to that portal. That would have sucked.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay, you've stunned 2 people. God damn. Kite, you're on. Zhao, you're next. Until you're. Kaminari's after you.
Can I just? I guess I'm just jumping down over to Kaminari to tie him up.
Yeah, acrobatics for me?
Yeah.
You could just use your ult and fly in.
No, because my acrobatics is good in this form.
Respectable.
It's the only time I get to add stuff. I had 17. Yeah,
damn.
boy. I have both skill focus and the feat acrobatic. And it's a nat 18. That's a 30.
I also want a perception check from you.
No. Oh, you know, that's a 25.
Kaminari's brain is currently turned off. If you touch him, you think he's probably going to shock you. No, it's not gonna be like the almighty mother of shocks. It's probably worth taking the hit. Just to
Yeah,
tie
I
him
can
up.
probably take it.
Yeah, you'll take
It's like Operation, man. You just gotta like not touch him. So you're
You
like,
just gotta like.
it. Yeah, it's fine. He's stunned right now, and that's like one of his defense mechanisms is that he just.
Yeah.
cute. He's like
Yeah.
napping, and you're like, hey.
Yeah, you don't want to tickle
Worst
him.
cuddle buddy ever.
And I'll just move to tie him.
Absolutely.
I'll
Hey,
take
man,
the
you
hit.
really can't take naps out in the common area anymore. It's not fun.
Oh boy. Oh, that's not terrible. 20 points of electric damage.
I can.
But yeah, you jump down, hook the other end of your war pike like on the collapsing floor, like
Do like a-
swing in, come to a
You're very
sick
used to
landing.
hooking your weapons and swinging into things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that a lot.
Do like a hero landing
Yeah.
on my knee. I skittle.
You
a
could
little
like probably like
backwards.
land on him, real badass like. But yeah, you come to a hero landing, just like plow him over onto the ground and tie him up as soon as possible. But you get shocked. Zhao, if you're paying attention, you just see him like grabbing him. Hey!
I am.
One guy down.
Not funny.
Outlet. Cool. Get some. Zhao, you're on.
I can drop those portals as soon as you tell me to if you want. But
It's an attack action to tie up a helpless person, right?
Yeah.
I tie the two of them up.
Okay, Sato's gonna try to intervene. Because this is effectively like a coup de grace style effect.
Yeah.
He still has 40% concealment,
Okay.
and that's what's really rough.
And he's trying to grapple me?
He's gonna try to grapple you.
CMD 39 currently.
Okay.
It's a pretty high CMD. CMD's nuts.
I got a +8 for grappling right now.
his strength modifier is also crazy.
+8, then plus my normal
He
CMB.
beat, he beat that.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, so then,
Always highs.
yeah.
76
God
again.
damn. Okay.
I'll have to roll a different set of d10s.
Yeah.
That's a little odd.
Yeah, if you
No, that was an even roll.
the stuns, guys, the stuns. You got your full round action. If you get your full round action, you tie them both
It's
up.
gonna be us
Yeah.
4 against Sato.
He could
That's
still
mean.
he could still almost run that.
Yeah, it's just
We got
mean.
5 minutes till bad things start.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the time where you portal us to like the 5th floor and we just wait
Wait
till
it
he's
out.
stupid?
I mean, we could.
Because
How-
feels kind of.
how long-
it is
like
not
a
allowed to
hero.
untie your allies,
feels-
just like in the
You
normal
cannot.
heroes versus
yeah,
villains.
You cannot untie.
That kind of feels like the Chiefs at the Super Bowl. Like, we just run the timer.
How long do you think you have until he's non-violent?
That's the question. I don't know the math on
It's
that.
a four-
but-
He's been working on that.
He has been working on that. That's right.
But
It
he
used to
did-
be less than a few minutes.
It used to be about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
He also just ate 4 doses of candy at once, and he entered real rage, like his class rage.
Might be like 16 minutes or something.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna outweight him, and I feel like we're gonna have way better. Like we have every tactical advantage right now.
Yeah.
I'll just tell you, just as a barbarian, he has over 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't know how long his quirk lasts too. So
That's fine. We stay.
Yeah, we can do whatever. We can also like get up to the 5th floor just to make him come after us. So we have the open area if you guys want. We can do whatever. You just gotta tell me.
I really think we're gonna be okay right
Yeah.
now.
Like I'm not.
I know that the
He gonna kill
NPCs
me.
have lost to this point. I just want to see how many Sato can take down before he goes.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Guys,
too.
we're going to pick up with this right after we finish our 5-minute break. Everyone, thanks for watching some My Hero Academia Dungeons & Dragons. We'll see you in just a few. This has been D&D House.